Well, following up, 1 minute, let me just double check. Yes, we are recording. Yes, yeah, sorry. Following up on food for gaming. Next step will be pudding, because you can't have a good meal without pudding. So you don't want something that is cold which will melt or react with being out of the fridge for too long. That's why instead of using milk based, you want to use soya based. Now these I got these again out the foreign foods aisle. I think these are European. I've got 5 flavours. This is toffee. I've also got vanilla, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, which I've already had a couple of these and they're very, very tasty, and strangely gingerbread man. I don't know whether Americans have gingerbread men. They're basically something that oh, you must do, because they appear in Shrek, but you know, they're very popular in Britain. I can remember eating them a lot when I was a little kid, because my mum used to make gingerbread, because being that she was a single parent, she didn't have a lot of money, she'd try and do baking for herself, and I used to absolutely love coffee cream cake and fruit cakes that my mum would make. I've even been experimenting with doing fruit cake myself. I did a rum and raisin cake. I'll have to show on a video, and I did it properly. It wasn't a dump cake. You know, I used the instructions and the right contents, and I whacked in some real dark rum. It wasn't sort of a flavouring, so that's a cake I'll probably eat if I need to sleep. Anyway, I'll try the gingerbread first, because I don't know how this is going to taste at all, because I haven't had any of these yet. If I can get the thing open. Oh, there we go. Right. Well, it's a sort of beige, and it already smells of ginger, which is a surprise. You know, I've had ginger ice cream before, it didn't taste of ginger at all. It's just really bland. Oh. Yeah, this is good. It's, definitely taste the ginger in it. It's not too sweet either. It's sort of like a mellow flavour. I find it a big mistake. A lot of desserts, when they put way too much sugar in it, they seem to think that more sweetness makes the thing taste better, and it doesn't. It's a bit like I like dark chocolate over milk chocolate for that reason. Yeah, it's got a very creamy taste to it, but amazingly it's not milk, it's soya. It's one of the major benefits of these. You can leave these, I didn't have to refrigerate these, so just put them in a cupboard, because also I'd overbought stuff that fit in the fridge, but because it's soya it doesn't react like lactose does. Next flavour, toffee, basically a similar colour scheme to the gingerbread, but I wonder what the taste will be like. Oh, the colour's a little bit different, it's a much darker beige, almost like a light brown. has a very sort of caramelly flavour. More than, I'd say it tastes more like caramel than toffee. It's yeah, it's nice. It's a lot sweeter than the gingerbread, but the major difference with these over a creamy, like a cream dessert, I find, is that you don't get that sort of thing on your tongue when you've eaten them. Anyway, next one's vanilla. I'll give them the scores at the end after I've tried them all. It smells like vanilla. It smells a little bit like real custard. Yeah. Yeah. Not a massive fan of this. It tastes like real custard, but it's just not sweet enough. I think vanilla with soy is not exactly a great mix. The tastes have a tendency to cancel each other out. If it was perhaps added to something more, it might work, but yeah, I wouldn't use this to replace custard. Right, I'm going to leave the dark chocolate to last because I love dark chocolate. Yeah, anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, this is the milk chocolate. I try and avoid milk chocolate because it has a tendency to give me acne, and not just on the face. I get spots on my back and my bottom and things like that. It's not nice at all. They're usually blind and they're painful. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably one of the nicest milk chocolate desserts I've ever had. It tastes very much like chocolate mousse. Yeah, yeah. It's not too sweet. Like I said, if you're going to make something with chocolate, don't put too much sweetener in it as well. Actually, the best sweetener I find to go with chocolate is actually honey. Honey, because it's sweet, but it's not a sharp sweetness like sugar. Particularly, I have honey in my hot chocolate before I go to bed because it helps me to sleep as well. It's very good relaxant. It's very good. Yeah. And finally, the dark chocolate. Yes. The cocoa, because the strange thing is the cocoa that the South Americans had when they were discovered by the Europeans, it wasn't sweet at all. It wasn't sweet till someone in Britain discovered if you put sugar with it, it made it taste more palatable. They used to drink cocoa from the cocoa seed that's actually quite bitter. It's a little bit like bitter dark chocolate. This is heaven in a pot. If I ever win the lottery, I'm going to get a swimming pool full of this. Dark chocolate, and maybe have a couple of sexy women naked lying in the pool with me as I drink the stuff. Be like dark chocolate Scrooge McDuck. Ooh. Well, I'll rate these out of 17. The gingerbread, I give that a 10 out of 17 because it's tasty, but you know I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it. The toffee is very nice. I give that a 12 out of 17. It'd probably go nice with something else, not just on its own. The vanilla, I give that about a 4 out of 17. Didn't really like it at all. Tastes a bit. The milk chocolate, that gets a 15 out of 17. It'd go particularly nice if you were having a pudding and you wanted some sort of creamy thing to go with it, like if you were having something like a bread pudding or a spotted dick. You could pour a pot of that on top and it'd be perfect. And a 17 out of 17 for the dark chocolate, because it is literally heaven in a pot. I'm definitely going to be buying more of those when I go shopping next. On the whole, the product itself I give a 17 out of 17 because it's very easy to store, it doesn't go off that quickly, you don't have to refrigerate it. It's a very good product, and I normally wouldn't. I hate drinking soya milk, but you can barely taste the soya in this, apart from maybe the vanilla one. It's an all-round good product. Anyway, that's my advice to gamers for your pudding. Easy to store, as long as you don't spill it on yourself, you should be alright. Very tasty, quick to eat. Anyway, see you later.